All right, we are live. We are live. Welcome back. If you tuned in a little bit ago, we had some technical difficulties, but we are live. We are here. Thanks to all of you for being a part of the show. As always, we have an ultra special guest tonight. You guys have requested it. He is here. He is live from Dubai. Just got into Dubai. I guess that's the word. Just talked to him on the phone, and yeah, we're good to go. We are good to go. So, for those of you that don't know, Mr. Wet Fire is in the house tonight. Cassidy Kleinfelter, as he's known in real life. Mr. Wet Fire, as he's known on the musical stage. He's massive right now. His music's on fire right now. He's on tour right now. A lot of people don't know that. Some people don't know that, should I say. People, if you're living under a rock, you don't know that. But yes, Mr. Wet Fire is in the house. We're going to be talking with him on his music, his sold-out tour, you know, basically what it's like to be an A-list celebrity. So without further ado, Mr. Wet Fire, let go. There he is, my dude. My dude. There we go. I think we're working now. Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you.
Yes. Welcome in, brother. Thanks for making time. And what happened there, man? We had some technical difficulties. What happened there?
What a debacle, right? You know, you're paying $5,000 to $6,000 a night for a hotel, and I'm messing with the concierge. He can't figure out my dang headphones, or it was a joke. It's a joke. I'm still pissed.
Okay, well, we're live. We're good. Everything's good now. So, so you just, for those of you who don't know, I mean, maybe there's a couple out there that have never heard of Mr. Wet Fire, but Cassidy Kleinfelter is here. He is live from Dubai, and obviously you have a sold-out concert out there in Dubai, word on the street is.
Yeah, you know what? And before we get into any of that stuff, I just want to express my gratitude to you, Mike, and everybody else out there that enjoys Wet Fire, especially to you, Michael, for giving me the platform to talk about things that are actually important, the pressing topics, things that are on fire, and then things that are also soaking wet. It's crucial to get into the nitty gritty of these topics. So I appreciate you.
Appreciate you, man. Appreciate you. So you're in Dubai. Tell us about you just flew in today. Tell us all about it. What you have going on out there. Let us know. Yeah, I got a couple of shows here. Obviously sold out. It doesn't get any bigger. But yeah, we're on the island. It's pretty nutty out here. Weather's nice though. Weather's nice. Okay. So you got a sold out concert. When is the concert going out in Dubai? When's that going down?
Oh, that's going down. What is that? That's going to be Saturday night on Christmas.
Okay.
People are getting the best gift this year that they can get.
Okay. And so I was actually looking online, and average ticket, and we're talking about a huge stadium, average ticket sale went for $500. What do you credit your success to, and how did Wet Fire come about?
Well, I would say I credit the success to people, to people that love it, people that love real music. No jokes about it, right? Real sincere from the heart, real soulful music. So I credit people really getting in touch with their inner feelings by listening to our stuff and gravitating to it. I think that because it comes from my soul, that it really resonates with them.
Awesome. And a big congrats on the album. Congrats on everything.
Appreciate it.
So for those of you who don't know, Cassidy is actually my wife's cousin, and I had the pleasure of meeting him a few years ago, and I just have to say, man, the music's been taken off. You just hit the #1 spot on the Hot 100 on the Billboard charts. You just passed Justin Bieber. You told me you had lunch with Bieber last week. What was What's this experience been like? Hitting the top song in the world right now, having lunch with Justin Bieber. Your life has changed so fast. Tell me about everything and just, some fun facts about the last week and everything, man. It's been a crazy time right now.
I won't touch much on Bieber. He's going through it right now, but I will say that he's a great person. So don't let the headlines fool you. He is an awesome person. So, but yeah, went out to lunch, had good talks with him. Otherwise, he actually got me set up with one of his buddies that is a producer as well. Ended up being my cousin, Silky Sash, which we didn't even know. When we met, we found that out. 23andMe.
Okay. Well, cheers, man. Yo, cheers to all your success. And I thought we'd start off the show a little differently than most, and I think we're just going to pop off a couple of your songs right now. So first, we're going to play the Wet Fire video itself, and let's check it out.
Get with it. With that biggie bounce. With that biggie bounce. That's it. Wait, biggie bounce, biggie.
Tom Cruise, Jerry Maguire, Jim Carrey, lie. I'm pimp steady, no John crime. Ballin' out, already retired, in the club, I'm a Dallas buy. Show sold out, don't need a fly. Cause everybody know I got that wet fire, damn. Wet fire. Talk about wet fire. Soaking wet, but then I drip dry. You ain't never seen a pimp cry, except on the moon to die, they got a skip pie. That's just not wet fire. But this right here is wet fire. Green party, no Maria Shriver. Cozy boy until I die. Wet fire. And everything I do is make her. On the Schwarzenegger, got me playing Sega. Lion King, Jungle Book, Power Rangers. Man, it's a game changer. If this was Batman, I've been Mr. Freeze, y'all. Then I'm overalls, a performance fleece, y'all. Bomb ass wine and a plate of cheese, y'all. Rolling in this up into Caprice, y'all. Dang, when you talk about a wet fire. Dang, gonna talk about a wet fire. Oh, baby.
Boom. And we're going to do one more. We're going to play that Back Fade, another really popular song of Cassie's as of late.
Back fade to one's future. Back fade. Fade to one's future. Black fade. Back fade to one's future. Back fade. Back fade to one's future. Back fade. Back fade to one's future. Back fade. Back fade. Just got a fresh back fade. Never drinking milk, I'm drinking lactate. And I'm going vegan, but I go to the club dressed in sheepskin. Hold me backpack. My fade is fresh, and those are the facts, man. You know I kick it with a whole crew, tripping on my status, got my sandwich at Whole Foods. For real, tell you how I feel. Back fade, on a real time.
Ah, yes. Back Fade to the future. Back Fade. Okay, so obviously we're going to pull it back now. Obviously, we had to come on. We had to roll it out like that. Cassidy maybe one day is going to be number one on the Billboard charts. One day he's going to be in Dubai. But for now, you are a rock star on my poker stream. My number one requested clip every single stream. Someone's always asking for the wet fire. So if you're tuning in, you're a little confused. We were having some fun. We're having some fun with you guys to start the stream. I'm sure hopefully there's just one person that's watching the stream that really believed everything right there. Just one. If there was one person that believed everything we said about the Bieber and the Dubai and the top charts, and that was mission successful. But for real, man, yo, Cassie, thanks for being here. So you made these videos, looks like back in 2016-ish. I love the content, man. It makes me smile every time I watch your videos. How did those come about? What made you create those, and what made you? I'm guessing you wrote the lyrics. Tell us all about those two songs and your other videos you have on your channel.
Yeah, man. So me and a cousin of mine, Tristan, aka Silky Sash, musical savant when it comes to playing instruments, making beats, film producing. Obviously, you see he did all of our music videos off of a phone, an iPhone. But the inspiration really was us being together a bunch, living at my grandparents' house, kind of just getting creative and wanting to do something and kind of getting over the embarrassment fear of putting stuff out there on the internet, and just having fun with it. I enjoyed making those videos. I actually was on there the other day and on YouTube, and I checked, and we, after like 5 years of this music video being out, we're over 1.2K views because of you guys.
Yeah.
Because of you, Michael, pumping my stuff. So that's insane to me, and I'm really appreciative of that.
Yeah, dude. So it's funny. I was laying in bed last night thinking about you coming on tonight, thinking about the show, and it really is a true thing that, like, I'm not just saying this. There's a reason that this is your wet fire clip has been. It literally, it's requested by multiple people every single poker stream of mine for a reason, and I think it's so interesting that your videos, and I know there's got to be a lot of other videos out there that I would watch and be like, oh, that's a gem, and it should be mega popular, but obviously. There's so many things that go into like what makes a YouTube video go viral and what makes it popular. And obviously, I feel like if someone that had a platform were like to magically just become looking like you all of a sudden and like post those videos, it would go viral. The content is so good. The videos are funny. The lyrics are wet fire for real. Like all your lyrics are really funny.
I appreciate that.
It's true, man. It's true that,
yeah, maybe I need to pump it and become a TikTok sensation with some of these videos.
Yes, I'm not joking. Like I was trying to think of like, man, there has to be some ways we can like really get more eyes on this because I really feel like it really is gold, man. I love it.
I appreciate it. I think maybe revamp all these ones, right, and spruce them up a little bit, and then start making some new content. I have a bunch of unwritten songs that we haven't produced yet and stuff, so. Maybe get in the lab again soon. Who knows?
Yeah, I love it. I love it. So aside from the wet fire and this and that, do you play any instruments or have you done anything else as far as just like vocal stuff or anything at all over the years?
I do a tad bit of singing as well. Instrumentally, I am not very versed. I mean I can't play any instrument, to be honest. I haven't really tried either, but I don't know how to play any instruments besides the voice box.
Well,
but
when you have a talent for rapping and singing, that's all you need, man. That's all you need. So let's talk about the personal life of Mr. Wetfire. For those of you that don't know, this is Cassidy Kleinfelter, a legend here in Sacramento, and so you're born and raised here in the Sacramento area. And tell us about your personal life. There was a big event that just happened in your personal life in the last couple months. Tell us all about it.
Yeah. In August 31st, got married to basically my high school sweetheart. I met my wife, is best friends with my cousin, Alex, and she introduced us, and we've been basically together for the past about 10, 11 years and got married August 31st.
Congrats, man. Congrats.
Yeah,
And
I
someone,
appreciate it.
Bright Black Crayon in the chat. What's up, brother? He says, how old is Cassidy?
Ooh, let's go with 25. I'm going to
Cass-
just stick with 25 and never get older. No, I'm just joking. I'm 31.
Cassie's 31. Cheers, man. And Lady Loncar in the chat. Alex herself right there. What's up, baby? She says, out of all of his videos, which one did he enjoy shooting the most? That's a great question.
Ooh, that is a great question. Let's see. To be honest, I would have to say back fade just because it was the very first one that we shot, and it was very little pressure on that. It was just kind of a guinea pig project that we were just like, okay, let's just try to be as dorky as possible and go out there and do something. I mean, fun fact, that is my grandparents' backyard that we were filming that in right there. And now I'm growing some food back there in that backyard. So
nice.
Yeah, man.
Nice. And speaking of food, you are a full-on vegan, correct?
I'm very strict about what I consume for sure. I would say I'm continuing my education in holistic lifestyle consulting. Nice. A lot of my passion and study right now is going to health and wellness and finding out more about that. Another big passion of mine is growing food in the most natural way possible. So that's like soil restoration by building your own compost piles and using that to make the soil more nutrient dense. And then there, in turn, makes the food more nutrient dense, the way that you grow it.
Nice. That's awesome. And I got to give you massive prop because my little brother actually just became vegan in the last year. And he's been dropping the knowledge on me about just obviously I know in my heart, it's so much healthier than the way that I eat with, steak and this and that. And I know this, but it's hard for me to give up, certain food items, obviously. And I like I said, I got to give you mad props because obviously I know what you're doing is mega healthy and good for your body and so much better than what I'm doing. What would be your number one tip to me to start eating more healthy and start maybe cutting out certain foods I shouldn't be eating? And even if I'm not going to go full vegan, what would you recommend to people out there to change your lifestyle?
I would say, honestly, one of the most important things that's very simple to start out doing is reading the backs of labels of food. So a simple rule of thumb that I use is when I'm reading ingredients on a package, if I don't recognize the word that's on that package, my body probably won't recognize it. We take in food just like we take in information. So if your body can't read that information, like it's a crazy, weird science word, right? It's probably not going to get digested in your body the best. So a rule of thumb for me is whole food, not processed, and try to be organic as possible because there's food out there that is just laden with bad things in it. And so just trying to clean it up in that sense. You don't have to go full vegan, but I would say being aware of the issues, your habits and stuff like that kind of gets you kind of turns the habit around. And if you're aware of it, how can you not make that change, right? But we kind of go through life just blindly making decisions without really actually being aware of what we're doing on a habitual basis. So I would say just read the back of your foods and make sure that it's actual real food ingredients.
I love it, man. That's good advice right there. It's really good advice. So obviously you have a number of different videos, and we're gonna play one or two more in here in a little bit because they're just such gems. I need to add more clips to my stream from these videos. So I think maybe you already said this. I apologize, but I think you wrote the lyrics for all these songs. How was there someone who was filming it? And again, do you plan on? Or have you thought about creating new stuff and making new videos soon?
I definitely have thought about it. I got the bug. I have the itch to produce more for sure. the way the process went about writing was I would write a lot of it. We would get into a lab and start to kind of lay down on some of the music that was produced by my cousin, Silky Sash. And
Sash, that's such a great
yeah,
name.
yeah, man. And
Sash.
speaking of, we do have a few other songs on SoundCloud that aren't made into music videos on YouTube.
Okay.
And so there's like 3 or 4 other songs on SoundCloud. It's kind of probably hard to find just because it was so long ago, but Cozy Boy and Silky Sash. And there's a few other songs on there. English Muffin, Winter Beef Stew, which is a beef song that I wrote during the winter. And then, Hot Sand Chillin' is one of my club hits.
Hot Sand Chillin', which you know.
Yeah, man. Also, AKA, that song is AKA, I think, Shia LaBeouf.
Nice.
So, yeah, man, a couple of songs. I'll have to shill those out to you too, so you can pump those as well.
I was gonna say, you're gonna have to give me those links, and I gotta get that out there for you guys to check it out.
I definitely will. I appreciate it. So yeah, but what the process was, basically we get into a lab and I would spit some stuff, and then Silky Sash would give me his critique. He would add his he definitely did some writing within these songs for sure. A lot of kind of pulling some jokes together with some lines as well, that he was super helpful with. So but yeah, that's how it went. That's how it went. That's how these things got produced.
Nice. That's awesome. Yeah, so I know me and you have talked about it a little bit. For you guys watching the stream right now, what do you guys think about a little Wet Fire, Ship It to Papa remix, like full-on music video? Like, I know we've talked about it with 95 mil, but like, we really need to make this happen in 2022, Cass. We really do.
Yes, we do. I
mean, seriously, it could be actually, like, I think if we, put together like a full, and for those of you tuning in, I know some of you watched the 95 mil Loncar Live we had a few weeks back.
Shout out 95.
We've shout out to 95 mil. Hell yeah, we've talked about that. We've talked about actually doing like a high production quality, like spending some real money and getting a real high quality video going. I think we got to do this 100%. Like,
we have to. Not even we have to. We are going to do it. There's no question we're going to do it. I talk to 95 mil all the time, and he and me and I keep on saying, I'm going to come over. I'm going to get into your studio. We're going to write some stuff, and then I just, both of our schedules just don't intersect. So it's just like, but we are all 3 of us are getting in there, and we're doing something without a doubt.
Dude, yes, we have to. And Bright Black Crayon in the chat asks, can we ask him if he still has the Syracuse jersey?
Ooh, I do. I have the Jerry Stackhouse. I got the Syracuse Carmelo.
Nice.
I got 2 different Iversons, the home and away. I have a couple other ones that are deep down in the depths of the vault. And then I got some cool shoes as well.
Nice. Very nice. Shum Cooley asks in the chat, what's up, brother? He says, question for Mr. Wetfire. How do you unwind from the grind of working on or performing your music?
Oh, man. You know what? I'll be honest with you. Unwinding for me is kind of a daily practice. It's whether I'm not doing anything that day or I'm doing a bunch. I am finding time in the day, if not multiple, to get some breathing exercises in outside, fresh air, where I'm doing my Wim Hof breathing techniques. I'm getting some meditation in. What else? I'm making myself aware of how much I appreciate the moment that I'm in that very moment, and then all the things that are going on around me with my loved ones. Just staying aware of that and how blessed we all are to be experiencing what's going on right now. Awesome,
man. And I have to say, personally, one of the things I've always loved the most about you, everyone has a certain type of energy, right? Some people are hype man, and some people are, just full of energy all the time, and then there's you. I love you, just so laid back, even keel. I love that about you, man. Don't ever change that.
It.
I love that.
Appreciate it. Yeah, I have to do some. I have to have an espresso or something to get me hyped up because I'm perma chill. It's hard to get me razzled.
I love it. So I've asked you this offset, and I'm going to ask you onset. Where did Wet Fire come from? Who thought of it? What made you create a song called Wet Fire? Where did that come about?
Man, you're making me dig in the depths of my brain. Wet Fire, the kind of like with a lot of jokes and stuff that come from some of these songs were just like random occurrence in the moment of writing the songs. Like it was almost like we're in there writing, and then all of a sudden it's just like, oh, I like that a lot. Wet and fire. It kind of makes no sense whatsoever, so it's perfect for what we're doing.
Yes.
It kind of just fell into place like that. I was just like, well, I like Wet Fire a lot. That sounds good.
And so I actually, someone on my stream actually asked me this a number of months ago. They're like, oh, Wet Fire is a certain type of mushroom in Hawaii. And when I heard that, I was like, okay, it's 100%. He definitely came up with that.
Oh my gosh! If that is true, can we get a confirmation on that?
Yes, that is true. I've Googled it. It's a real thing. So obviously I heard that. I was like,
how serendipitous.
It's 1,000% definitely got to be it. And it's not. And what's crazy is I know that you and my wife spent a number of your years growing up in Hawaii. So how crazy is that, really? I mean,
that's insane to me. So the first taste of Hawaii I got was living with my aunt, my uncle, with my cousins, and my mom, all in a big house, and living in Kauai, North Shore, very, very country style living, running around the neighborhood, little rat kids and stuff. But and then graduating high school on Oahu later on. So I've spent some time, kind of living on the islands and stuff like that, but I've never heard of Wet Fire mushroom. That's insane.
That's amazing.
It's perfect.
It's so perfect. It's so perfect. So I actually want to play a couple more of your songs just because these are such gems to me. And I actually haven't played a couple of these I'm about to play right now on my stream ever. And I know I'm going to have to pick out some good clips to add to my poker streams from these. So let's play a couple more of your tracks. And we've got a couple of other great questions to answer in the chat. But let's play a couple more tracks here for your viewing pleasure.
Let's get it.
This is Fondue.
Ooh.
What you know about that fondue?
That's fancy.
Ooh, just got a text from my boo, making fondue. Man, this is how I do for real. Broth, bread, cherry tomatoes is what I said. Ooh, mushrooms and some apples, some broccoli and cauliflower. Let's make it happen, baby. Cheeses, don't forget the cheese. Sierra Nevada and kielbasa. Chop it up thin and pour it in. Let me tell you about dessert, man. Damn, chocolate, banana, strawberries. Half and half, make it go crazy, crazy. White choc and donuts. Pineapple, baby, make it go nuts. Ooh.
And one more for you. We got Lemonville.
Ooh. Short film.
Wait for it. Okay, here we go. Gabe right there. That's Gabe. I didn't realize that's Gabe. That's amazing. Yeah, so I love your stuff, man. I do. I've always loved your stuff. It's so amazing. You definitely need to come out with some new stuff, and we definitely need to come out with some collab stuff soon. Dion Brock actually asked a great question. And obviously, so the question is flat out, does he plan on ever doing serious music or just the fun stuff? So, like, if you imagine, creating new videos, do you kind of want to keep this theme of, like, comical, lighthearted tracks like you're doing? Or do you also see adding in some, like, I guess there's no other way to say it, like some serious stuff that isn't...
Yeah. Comical? That it's a super, super cool question because I've been thinking about that lately. And to be honest, I used to write music back in like when I was in high school days and stuff like that. And I was more so kind of thugging it back then. So a lot of the I made some big changes. So let's just say that. But a lot of the music that I was writing was kind of geared more towards thugging it. So the process of me getting to the comical side was like, it was a hard to start writing that way because it was like, okay, I know I don't want to write about stuff that's thugging it because that's not me anymore. And I do want to write something different. So it just ended up starting to be more comical naturally because that's just, that's just how I am now. So, but I do want to dabble in serious writing too. I think I appreciate getting in there and just creating. So I think maybe it will come out more serious next time I get in there and write. Who knows? But no, that's a killer question because I've been thinking about how I can transition to some serious stuff as well. Maybe even some singing.
Hey, there we go. Mix it up. A little Drake action with some singing and some rapping. Yeah. I like it. Hey, Nicodemus in the chat. Uncle Nicky in the chat. Nicodemus says, he says, Cass, have you thought about minting some of your tracks as NFTs?
Ooh,
I like that a lot. I like that a lot
too. And I'm gonna need a solid team around me. So if I do that, I'm gonna need him to promise me that he's gonna get off his ass and help me get some NFTs going, minting some of the tracks because I'm gonna need a team.
Okay. And now
Team Dean.
That leads now into the next question. Talking about NFTs, are you involved in crypto NFTs at all? Like, what's your? Have you touched into that world at all?
I have touched slightly. Yeah, I'm definitely invested into a few different cryptocurrencies for sure. Some altcoins, some major big boys. I take some advice from you. I am definitely invested on some NFT project as well. Now that we're talking about it, one of my main ones is Wall Street Bulls NFT.
Wall Street Bulls, okay. I'll have to check
Wall Street Bulls NFT. So the creator of Wall Street Memes on Instagram. Insane NFT community. If you guys get in that Discord, it's a joke how tight knit and how growing every day it is. I mean, ridiculous. So one of the main ambassadors that just hopped on the project is Styles P, the rapper. So he's a Wall Street Bulls owner, has his own custom bull that he's using for all his PFPs on all his socials now and stuff. So yeah, you'll see that Wall Street Bulls. It's a 420.69 ETH is not a meme. Okay, that's going to be the floor price soon on this project.
Oh, wow. Okay. Okay. And so I'm going to put you on the spot right now more than I've put anyone else on the spot by far on my show. Shelly in the chat, Live Aloha 69 says, Cassidy, can we hear your singing voice? So I don't care.
Oh, God.
I don't care if you make something up. I don't care if you maybe do a little twist on Wet Fire. Bust it.
Oh,
Bust
man, that's
right
rough, Shell. That hurts. Let's see here. What should I sing? Maybe I can do Silent Night, Holy Night.
Yes. Yes. Wet fire. I love it. Yeah, that's super on the spot. I give you mad props for that. Yes, that actually is
Thanks,
wet fire.
Shelly. Thank you.
All right, guys. So now is my favorite segment of the show. It's the question and answer segment. So if you guys have any questions at all, this might be your only time to ask Mr. Wetfire himself any questions you have at all. Kells Bells in the chat says beautiful. Live Aloha says, Shelly says, what about soft as an easy chair?
Oh, okay. I got you.
Okay, here we go.
I got you. Love soft as an easy chair. Love fresh as the morning air. Love one that is shared by two.
Yes.
Who is that? I forget who sings that.
So good.
Bette
Yes.
Midler? Is it Bette Midler? I think it's maybe Bette Midler.
You are the man.
Babe, before we get to questions, can I just say seriously too, just another shill of what I'm working on. My super passionate about this. I'm a founder of Hawaii Basketball Academy. It's a 501c3 nonprofit based out in Hawaii. And what our mission is we provide a training academy for the low income youth over there. And what our future mission and goal is to acquire land in order to develop regenerative farming projects and agriculture projects to give the community more access to high quality food and be less reliant on grocery stores. And then also giving the community a kind of a positive outlet and a resource center for basically any help that they need. In Hawaii, you'll notice that, which with this is going on in a lot of parts of the world, but the locals in these areas are getting pushed out and not being able to afford to live in basically how they normally were natively supposed to be living. So what we want to do is kind of preserve and promote the Hawaiian culture and environment and kind of hold on to indigenous farming practices and stuff like that. So that's what I'm working on. Basically, you'll see that Hawaii Basketball Academy, HIB Ball Academy on Instagram. You'll see that I'm selling hoodies right now to raise funds for that project. And so that's what I'm working on right now.
Awesome. Yeah. And Shelly asked in the chat, can we get a link for that in the chat? Do you know of the website or the link I can put in for that?
Yeah. It's it'll be in the link is on my bio on both of those social media platforms on Instagram on my personal one, and then also on Hawaii Basketball Academy. But the link it's Bonfire is the website. But you'll see the store with all the hoodies that I have on there that I've designed.
Okay, perfect. Yeah, Cougnut75, Benny Kleinfelter in the house. What's up, brother? He says, are there any NBA players that are involved with your B-Ball Academy?
Ooh, what a good one. I didn't even mention that. So, I also work in basketball operations in the NBA for the Sacramento Kings. So I've definitely built some great relationships over the time and that I've been there. And what we've been able to do a couple of years ago was have a couple of free clinics be put on over there where I had Vince Carter, the legend, slam dunk champ, him and Garrett Temple, another NBA player, come out and help me run some free clinics for the kids out there on the North Shore of Oahu. And definitely a bunch of future plans to do that, to go out there, maybe hold some golf tournaments and have them out there for another clinic, and have a couple other NBA guys that want to get involved as well. So cool stuff coming along. It's just that with COVID and stuff shutting down a bunch of events, we can't plan and put a date on stuff out there because they're super strict, but it is going to come. Awesome stuff.
Lady Loncar in the chat asks, would you ever move back to Hawaii or move outside of California?
Yes, I definitely would move back to Hawaii. That is the ultimate goal for sure. So If I'm not living in California, I am living in Hawaii.
Boom. There you go. There you go. And Bostad says, what do you do for the Sacramento Kings?
So I do my positions in basketball operations. So basically, I do anything from being like a ball boy, getting rebounds on the court during player workouts or pregame or anything like that, to basically being in the locker room, handling family player tickets, doing. I joke around and say like washing jock straps and stuff, even though it's not true. But it's funny to talk about just because people kind of try to downplay my position there. So I always laugh about it and go, yeah, I just wash jock straps. That's it.
Not really though. Not really though.
Not really though. Yeah.
That's awesome, man. So I have to ask, if you were given the ability to create a new song, whether it be a song you wrote or whatever, who would be the number one artist that you would want to collab and make a video and make a song with?
Damn. Let's see here. And then this is just all time or like right now, current?
Let's do both. Let's do all time and let's do current. Like maybe there's someone that's past that you wanted to work with, and maybe there's someone that's around right now. So let's do both. Yeah.
I would say all time. I would say I have a couple, but I would say Bob Marley.
Yes.
Right.
Yes.
How can I not do that? I would definitely have to say like a Jimi Hendrix, a Robert Plant from Lead. And then I also like some Fela Kuti, the African jazz. I like the band Samande and The New Birth. The New Birth and then Samande. Both of those bands, some of my favorites for sure.
Amazing.
Currently, I would say, I gotta say 95 Mil, right?
Yes.
I gotta do a collab with 95 Mil eventually. And then out of let's see here, I would say like Bon Iver or something like that.
Okay. I like it.
Like I rap over a Bon Iver singing and stuff.
Hell yes.
That'd be tight.
I love it, man.
I have to get super sentimental and crybaby about it, but.
Well, yo, man, we are, like you said, we are going to make a Wet Fire Ship It to Papa remix with 95 Mil. We've talked about it for too long. We got to make it happen. So I'm going to put the pressure on us right now to make that happen in 2022. Yep. It's got to get done. It's got to get done, man. It's going to be too good. It's going to be too good not to.
It's almost already done, right?
Right.
That's how much it's got to be done. I almost can see it done right now.
Yes. And yo, thanks for coming on, man. Thanks for coming on. I had a number of people request through private messages to have Mr. Wet Fire on. And like I said, man, still to this day, it's not even close. It's your Wet Fire clip is easily my most requested clip that people ask for when I'm doing my poker streams, and people love it. You know, people all the time like, hey, I'm grinding. I need some Wet Fire to pick me up. Like, it's good stuff. It's great stuff, man. So appreciate the fact that you put out the content. Like you said, you let the fear go and just did it and put yourself out there. And I know a lot of us would love to see you put yourself out there again and make some more hits and make some more videos. Maybe, you know, some new stuff that's also comical, and maybe some stuff that's kind of a little more serious. I think everyone would love to see that from you. So appreciate you coming on, brother. And yeah, looking forward to putting together a track together with you soon.
Heck yeah. I appreciate you so much, Michael. And then everybody else that appreciates Wet Fire and the other music and stuff. I definitely appreciate that. Thank you, guys.
Much love, man. Much love. Cassidy, Mr. Wet Fire, have a great night, brother.
You too, Mike. Thank you.
Later, man.
Later.
Mr. Wet Fire. Mr. Wet Fire, man. I've been looking forward to this for a number of weeks, man. What a great human being. If you guys ever, you know, get to know Cassie in real life, man, he's just an awesome human being. Like I said, You know, when you meet people and you get to know them, everyone has their own type of energy. I've always loved Cassie's energy and his vibe, and such a laid back, down to earth guy. Yes, exclamation point guest for all of Cassidy's links. His YouTube link is right there. Side Yard Productions. And yeah, shout out to Cassie Kleinfelter for coming on tonight. Gotta love it. Definitely Wet Fire Ship It to Papa remix is going to get done this year. High production video quality. I definitely plan on investing some money and making that the real deal. Especially with 95 mil coming on, that would be just ridiculous Wet Fire right there. Shelly, yeah, awesome show, guys. Thanks for being here. Much love, guys. Until next time, I'll see you guys tomorrow night for the home game. Adios. If you liked this video, make sure and give it a thumbs up. Hit that subscribe button, which is free. And don't forget to click the bell, which will let you know when any new video has been uploaded to my YouTube channel. If you want to catch my streams live, I'm currently streaming all day Wednesdays and all day Sundays over at twitch.tv under the username Loncar Poker. Thanks for watching.